Hello, Mr. Theodore McCallister. It is so amazing to finally be able to meet a filmmaker of your stature. Do you mind if I call you Theo?
I do.
Alright. Well, you are lauded as one of the most important art house filmmakers of this generation. And not only just in the Los Angeles area, but in the entire world, you are considered to be one of the most influential filmmakers. What do you have to say when people compare you to great filmmakers like Francis Ford Coppola, like Citizen Kane of Orson Welles, or like some of the new modern artists like Christopher Nolan or Sofia Coppola?
It's disrespectful, honestly. I see myself in another league. I am a god.
Many times in your other interviews, you talk about how you become the art. You are the lens in the camera. You are the paint on the brush. You are the leaves on the tree. And you are the bulb inside the light. How does that compare to your overall philosophy of life?
You must become what you desire to create. That's all I have to say.
Wow, that is so inspiring. Well, this new film, which is called The Homeless Man Stuck in a Sandstorm, with a boot as a hat and a belt buckle as a shoe. What do you have to say about just the overall philosophy and themes about this film?
Overall,
What are you trying to say?
I think of him as a sheep lost in a pack of wolves. And I think in my mindset, as I'm trying to get through this film, is how do I survive?
Wow.
You know, let me tell you something. Theodore McCallister, there's words, there's actions, but if you use verbs, he is the motion in picture. I really mean it. A homeless man with a boot as a hat and a belt buckle as a shoe in a desert sandstorm was amazing. It was impeccable. It was not despicable, but it was you. It was him. It was me.
Many people say that your classic films are timeless, and some of these films include Deep, 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 Deep Inside My Rectum, and The Lighthouse Colonoscopy. Just to name a few of those. I'm sorry if I miss any of your earlier works, but you're known for some of your more method directing styles, which is very, very different from many different filmmakers. Can you explain to me your overall, how you develop your artistic vision?
It's purely method. For example, in the Rectum movie, I filled my bathtub with my own feces and I laid in it for 4 hours.
And why did you lay inside of your own feces?
I had to get in the frame of mind of what it would be like to be in an anus.
Revolutionary.
His method directing is one of a kind. And what I mean by that is he takes risk. Uncanny, if you know what I mean, because I don't. But he takes severe, despicable, incredible, psychological risk. And I think it's good for the film industry. I mean, it's something that I couldn't do, but then again, I would want to, because putting your own feces in a tub?
Well, many film critics say that this next film that you most recently premiered down at the Chattanooga Film Festival, that this film might be your greatest work, even compared to the overall, what people call classic art house films that you're so known and adored for by the filmmaking community. What do you have to say when people say that this film might be even greater than the films that you're so amazingly known for?
While I'm flattered that they think that my newest work is the best, I think they're wildly disillusioned if they think my previous work is somehow less than my current work. All of my work is great.
You know, he's the type of filmmaker that teaches you something that you don't really know about yourself. And that is the beauty that so many directors don't have. You know, Theodore, he analyzes you as a viewer. He analyzes the scene that is taking place, and he wants to dig deeper.
Like we talked about earlier, and so often talked about in the media, about your method directing style. What were some of the things that you did to get prepared for this film and to get yourself in the correct artistic mindset?
I bought a baby lamb and I raised it as my own. And once it reached maturity, I slaughtered it so I could see the fear within its eyes and capture that through film.
Wow. What do you have to say to people that are really on the fence, very much enjoy and worship, frankly, your old work, and are very on the fence about seeing this newest picture?
If you're on the fence, you're not open to it, please do not see it. You're not worthy.
Well, if that's all right, I would still love to talk about some of the elements of this film. Could you really just discuss what really inspired you to make such an amazing film?
This interview isn't worth my time.
A homeless man caught in a sandstorm with a boot as a hat and a belt buckle as a shoe is amazing. It's by far one of my top 5 greatest films of all time. By far. I really mean it. And there's scenes in that film that just strike me cold-heartedly, if that makes any sense. It really does. And we actually have a screening for you guys today, a very special screening, one of a kind. Nobody has seen it. So if the projector can start, please, and we can just put it on screen so you guys just get to see this amazing film. But honestly, it's amazing. It's groundbreaking. Yeah.
Hey T, sorry I'm late. Got your coffee.
You're late again, Nick? Again? Sorry, everybody, this is one of my favorite shooters. He's just always late. You're never going to be able to learn if you're always late, Nick. No, I know I pick on you a lot, but I do it because I love you. I care about you. I wouldn't say you're my favorite, but you're top 5.